It's time for Dr. Blood, aka Wild Track, come to you live from my hometown. So let's get to playing some Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic #2. You ready to go? Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in here. Get it started in here. Play A. Green Acres is the place for me. This is stuck in my head. Honey, I love you, but give me Park Avenue. Doing pretty good, right? That's good. Yeah, I always start up and give it about 5 minutes to let everybody get in, you know, all the notifications to get out and yada yada. Doing some Dr. Thunder today. That's all that's doing. I don't think I left the planet yet. Let's try to go. Might as well pick up my last guy. What do you think? Might as well. Let's go to Oradon. I love how you can tell this ain't official. Nice. This is rarely done, considering they wouldn't pay for this. Well, I've done killed me about 2 Jedi. Yeah, going to kill my 3rd one now. 3 if you count the Padawan.
Well, this is Onderon. It looks like there's a long line to get into the Isis starport.
Something feels wrong here. A great disturbance here in orbit, and again on the planets below.
I guess this blockade is a symptom of larger problems on Onderon. Looks like we're about to find out. I'm receiving a message from some Colonel Tobin. Patching it through.
The Ebon Hawk. I was told to expect your arrival. I don't know your business on Onderon, but it ends here.
Being shut in.
Hawk. I was told to expect your arrival.
We've taken some hits. We can try to fight back, or I can outrun them and hide us on the jungle moon nearby. It's your call.
I'm fighting back. Got him.
I can't keep us in one piece
Yeah.
much longer. Sorry to spoil your fun, but we've got to land now.
But I done did
I'm gonna
Nostradamus
put us down
and
on that jungle moon.
Corbin and M16. So. Whatever it's called. The only time I play those is when I'm on stream, so I only play about a couple of hours a day. Off stream, I'm playing games like Phantom Star Online and Apex and Fairbreaker, and occasionally some WoW and other games like that.
Just once I wish someone was glad to see us. But no, if it isn't weapons pointed at our heads, it's someone trying to blast us out of the sky.
I remember the days when welcoming committee used to mean something, without being followed by blaster bolts. It's taken a little damage, nothing too serious. I'm shutting down all unnecessary systems until we make repairs. It'll keep us from being a target. Looks like one of the moons of Onderon. Not sure which one. It's mostly jungle and mountain. I did pick up the remains of an old outpost near here. Maybe that's why there's all these clearings around.
Look, he
Maybe
looks
they
like a
want
freaking
settlements.
zombie.
There were no settlements here. Those clearings were most likely once craters or crash sites.
Crash site.
This is Duxon, where the Mandalorians began their crusade against the Republic. The remains of whatever outposts you detected here are military ones. We should be careful.
This is where the Mandalorian Wars started? This doesn't look like much of a battlefield.
Much is buried here, and there is much that should remain buried.
Until the ship is repaired, we're not going anywhere. Unless you can find another route to Onderon, we should sit...
There may be a means to get to Onderon by another route. The Force has guided us here for a reason. We should explore our surroundings.
Something? Oh, there's something here, all right. Predators. Not small flit darters, but big, mean...
Nevertheless, we should explore our surroundings. And that nearby outpost would be as good a place as any to begin.
Well, if you go, be careful. No telling what other...
I have a feeling the ship will not be repaired until our business here is concluded. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, I understand. What's so important?
This is where the Mandalorian Wars began. He fought here once, and there are things here he must see.
He fought here? Why didn't he say anything?
Do you speak of all your battles? Or are there some you wish to forget?
I don't want to use her too much. He's not ready. And he's just... Let's just take the Wookiee. Our hero's coming in.
Yes?
Use her till I can't.
Ready.
Yeah, handmaid is a male only. But he can also become a Jedi, but I don't quite remember how. Handmaid is male, disciple is female. It's supposed to be your chance of having a love relationship. I think. My Jedis are usually female, so there's usually no relationships.
This shall not stop us for long.
I've got some news. The space battle is still going on. The Hawk's sensors just picked up a contact heading to the moon. Most of the ship's systems are powered down, so it's about all I got. That ship may have landed nearby, though. Or it may be on the other side of the moon. So you might want to prepare for another friendly Onderon.
I shall honor them with battle. This will teach you.
Yeah, he does moan a lot, don't he? Yeah, I can't redo this on stream right away because I always try to switch around, but I probably will be changing genders next playthrough on stream. And I would be going light side. I know. Have to help people be all nice. But yeah. But I would stop back with KOTOR 1 as a male. Nice.
Just ended. That Colonel Tobin stirred up a Minox nest when he took a shot at us. I'm still working on the repairs, and I have to take down some systems, including sensors.
But most likely the next series is either going to be Dragon Age or... Yeah, probably Dragon Age. Of course, I may just put it out for a vote again and let everybody vote on it. Have you joined my Discord, by the way, Phoenix? That's where I usually post things like news on if I'm going to stream or if I'm having to cancel a stream. I don't know if you've joined. I heard so many people joined it recently. Are you on Discord at all? Where I post news like my votes and stuff for people to vote on what game I play next and news on if I'm gonna not be available. Do you have Discord? Okay. Have you joined mine or do you want to join mine? Not sure if my link's expired, so I'm going to post a new link in case you want to. Have to. But it is a good place to get information on me. Or even come in contact with me if you got questions or want to speak. During Hill Crack Regular, it might be good for you to know if I have to cancel for some reason. Or if I'm doing a special late night stream. Which is rare, but I have done them.
Donos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumta sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosima, Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunku. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratunga.
This will teach you.
Hey, you don't have to, as I said. But typically I post, when I'm done with the game, I post a vote, link to a vote. And a lot of people who watch or wants to vote on what game I'm doing next. This is how we came across playing this. It was this or Dragon Age and people voted on this. Because I needed a break from Mass Effect. The other way. Yeah. But this way, if I do a vote and I tell y'all, you can at least go in and have the link to vote. Because it's easier than posting the link in 5,000 different places. If you catch my drift. It's easier just to post it in my Discord and be like, everybody go to my Discord and vote. If that makes sense to you. I actually got a lot of the ones I don't pay close attention to muted. Because I'm in a lot of Discords myself, but unless they tag me or tag everyone, I don't usually pay attention to them.
You let the ship escape? I will deal with your failure later, Captain. But for now, find that ship. Our ally has indicated that the Jedi hasn't left the system yet. Send a detachment to Duxon. If you find anything, alert me immediately. Now get out of my sight.
I'm in about 40 Discords. Some of them are streamers I watch, because even though I stream, I still watch other streamers that I enjoy. Some are friends I've made that I go in. And a couple of mods that I use when I used to run an ARC server. I had more and I left a bunch.
Unnecessary observation. You are
These guys again.
Many of us Jedi, but such actions only delay the inevitable. Annoying recitation.
Yes, I have all three in all
facilitate communication.
DLCs.
Recitation.
The thing I'm issue with, or the issue I will have, is simply
ratio systems failing.
is trying to do in hard mode.
Optimal accuracy ratio
This will
achieved.
teach you. This will teach you.
Systems failing, Master.
System's failing, Master. System's failing, Master. System. Man, I get so tired of these dudes.
Stop. That is not the skeletal remnant of a war long past. That is a recent kill. It appears that Duxon isn't as abandoned. A few days, a standard week at most. The jungle has not left its mark on his armor yet. You probably have more questions, but let us press forward.
Yeah, I've got them all on PC. Origins to be exact. And I have every freaking DLC. And if I streamed, it would be that, but it would definitely be a series that I'd have to put a breaks in. Which I wanted to pass on stream today. I was waiting for more people to get on, but I'm contemplating throwing in a day where I play something different, like
Yes?
maybe some Phoenix Star Online or something of that nature, just to kind of give a break in the RPGs. I'm considering doing that. Like on Thursdays, make it a break in the game. That way I don't burn out playing.
Hold it right there. We've got you surrounded.
Keep calm. Their weapons are not raised. I do not think they wish to fight us.
I'm surprised you got this far. The jungle doesn't usually let its prey go that easily. What are you doing here? Why does everyone except Mandalorians hold grudges after battle? We were both tested, and your side proved more formidable. We honor you for it. We're both veterans, and we can test each other again if you choose. But I have orders, so answer my question. Why are you here? If we were planning to attack you, then we would have opened fire as soon as you entered the clearing. You left yourself exposed on both sides, and you would have been little more. We have orders to escort you to our...
This may prove of use to us. Let us hear his words and see if they hold any...
You are coming with us. I'm supposed to escort you peacefully, but the alternative is quite acceptable. So your choice is, follow us as our guest, or see how Mandalorians have earned their reputation. Looks like there'll be bloodshed.
I shall honor...
I hear you. Yes.
Yes? This will teach you. Let us test ourselves.
That is enough. You're completely surrounded, Jedi. You will follow me now.
I could have still took you, but okay. I was completely stunned before. Follow her to Mary's.
So you're the one that picked a fight with my sentries. The sensors also picked up your battle in space. You've had a pretty busy day. That ends now. No more
Yes.
fighting in our camp. I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians. Mandalore is the name we give to our leader. Becoming Mandalore is the greatest honor any Mandalorian could aspire to. So even though your army killed our leader, it was only a matter of time before we chose someone new. Me. So it's transportation you want. It so happens I have a small shuttle that's more than capable of running the Onderon military blockade. I make occasional trips to ISIS for information and supplies. If you want to... I don't travel with anyone I'm not sure of. You look capable, but ISIS can be a dangerous place. Figure it out yourself. Ask around. See if you can make yourself useful, or something that'll show it. There is one thing. Before your ship landed, we were preparing some demolition work. The charges need to be detonated before anybody comes across them, so all you'd have to do is flip a switch. We were trying to uncover the entrance to a hidden cache of old Mandalorian equipment. They're not much more than a couple of plasteel cylinders. Before you get any bright ideas, if you uncover cache B-13, leave it alone. Even if you survive the traps, it would require military-grade explosives to open without the proper access codes. What's inside belongs to the Mandalorians. I'll let Kex be careful.
Yeah, pretty much. I was the most dangerous there. I took down everybody and could have probably took down the other group if the game didn't stop me.
So you are the visiting Jedi. A few. No fights to the death. Other parts of our training weed out the weak among us, but that isn't the function. There are individual rules for each fight. The warrior with greater honor determines those, which in your case means any Mandalorian may... Our history is one of battles and wars, but there are times when even we must deal with peace. The battle circle allows... It pales to what we really thirst for. Honor.
So, the Jedi comes to grace us. The battle circle is reserved only for... Jedi rely too much on their vaunted powers. They lose touch of the power of their arms and feet. Without your force, would you be a man? If you want to try and fight us on a... You are new here, so you will fight Davro. He is young, and has not been able...
No weapons, no Jedi tricks, and no items. Just fist and foot. A true test of strength.
Put your weapon away, Jedi. Don't step out of the circle and pull any death blow. No one dies in the battle circle. Step into the battle... A match between Jedi. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. A challenger has expressed interest in fighting you. As little honor as you have gained, it is sufficient to accept his request.
Okay.
Here to watch a fight? After defeating Davril, you have gained some small honor. There is a challenger for you. He is Kex, the quartermaster. Since he is the challenger, you get to choose the terms. I will send a runner to Kex. The match between Kex and Jedi is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor.
The best thing is, I have her, so I'm healed.
Here to watch a... You choose to fight again. Now face a real... Just fist and foot like you fought with Davril. Tagrin chooses to fight hand to hand. Remember...
I'm curious. Does it count as a force? Probably does.
Ready.
The match between Tagrin is the clear... Come... Here to what? You just tag... You have violated... You used a... You must follow all the terms of... If...
Okay, so that does count as force. My apologies.
Here to what? Just tag...
I figured it did. Oh, I can do it. I'm just not good at it.
The match... Tag... Come...
Ready.
Here to watch him. You choose just fist tag... The match...
Ready.
If no powers are allowed, then. Dude on.
Here to watch him.
Yes?
Yes.
I'm gonna beat him.
Watch. You... fight. I have nothing more to say to you.
Okay, violating it turn. Yeah, that was happening.
Yes?
Ready.
What is it?
Ready.
Here to what? Just tag.
I'm
Yep.
here.
The match.
What is it?
He cheats. I can't hit him, he hits me like crazy.
For Mandalore!
No, it's possible, but it's really all luck. All RNG. Seriously, all RNG.
Here to what?
It's like a game of D&D, it's how your dice rolls. See?
The side.
I'm here.
I hear you.
Here to what? Just.
See, if I had hit, he would have been down.
Ready.
What is it?
For Mandalore! Here to what?
So you pretty much gotta just keep trying and hope eventually the numbers roll in your favor.
The match.
Ready.
Yes?
I'm here.
I hear you.
Here to what? The match.
Yes?
What is it?
Not my defense lacking, it's my hit. What controls my hit? Maybe that'll help.
I'm here.
I hear you.
Here to watch.
Yes, that did help.
The match between the Jedi is the only only Mandalorians left for you to fight are our champions. No one can fight a champion and it must be real proof. The kind you gain fighting foes to the death. There are two champions in the camp, Braylor and Kelborn. Until you prove yourself in their eyes, the battle...
Ready.
What is it?
Ready.
I hear you.
I knew it was doable.
I'm here.
I hear you.
For Mandalore!
So the Jedi Order isn't completely dead. You always had hidden strength. Very hard for even the wisest Mandalore to judge and predict. I have studied much of the Jedi since our defeat. I could only do that if I observed you fight an enemy in real combat. I have seen your matches, but the rules cannot be changed. The other champion, Kelborn, is in the jungle on a mission. Perhaps your paths will cross, and you will have your opportunity there. The Mandalorians will rise again. All right. This jungle attacks anything made by man, restoring the generator. I'll take whatever help I can get. Whatever wires and tech haven't been corroded by the jungle. I'm trying to get the relay dish operational, but several components are broken and need repair. Without the your space battle may have attracted unwanted attention. And seems just about everything involved with a relay dish is broken. I've been trying to fix it for weeks and still no success.
Yeah, they've also changed Origin Plus into something else now.
And the relay maintenance structure's behind me. You can find the telemetry. The only thing I know for sure is we need a new phase pulse converter for the tracking. We actually already found one in an old weapons camp. We checked the cache manifests, and that's the only one that was in storage. Just gut every Canuck you come across. All right. Damn it. The jungle is... Any progress... Good to hear it. I've been low on parts, otherwise I would have been able...
You finally arrived, Jedi. I seek to reclaim the honor that this time. Now you face a...
Now you face a true man. Dead already.
Fallen. Challenge.
Any pro... Let me see. Well, it looks like the phase pulse converter's been broken into 3 pieces. This piece is in good enough shape to repair. If you find more of them...
Ready to head back to you. Your ship's pilot and gunner are both skilled. You have fought and defeated worthy foes.
Yeah, I heard about EA's rebranding. Ooh, it's gonna change so much. They're gonna be the same thing with a new name at the top. That's probably gonna break half of it.
The Force flows even through these simple creatures if you empty your mind. They aren't fully formed. Basic instincts, primal. Good. Beasts can be easier to affect than other sentients, but you must bridge the gap between... You feel its thoughts? Yes. Like a low rumble before the storm. You came close, and you have the potential. But the cage around their perceptions is a fragile thing. All things.
This will teach you.
Learn the peace trick.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
Thank you. I did not want to go that way. Why am I dressed like a merc? Because the Sith Shah Warrior armor is 5 defense as opposed to 1 or 3. It's 5 air defense and does not restrict the uses of force power. So that's why. I mean, the other one is 3 plus 4 plus. Well, actually, that one. Now, why I got that on? Just because I forgot. This is as close as you can get to armor while still being a Sith. Sith does not adhere to the same dress clothes as the Jedi. Technically, I should transfer her because hers is only 3. I should put her in this. that.
You there? I am in. Do you expect me to beg? I am not. I only ask that you help a warrior face a more noble death than this. If you will not aid me, then we have nothing more to say. Don't touch that button. It'll blow up all my charges. No! Ah!
Such displays are not the signs of true strength.
That was funny.
This will teach you.
Hey, Floor Candy, how you doing? Not great. Ooh, what's wrong? I mean, if you don't want to talk about here, you can PM me. Ooh. That's not good. That's even worse. Ooh.
This will teach you.
I pray you don't have to. Let's hope you don't. Surgeries ain't never fun. I managed to dodge the bullet and don't have to have surgery. Oh, so far, my shoulder seems to be doing better, so let's hope the same comes with you. Hey, mine's up. Pretty much taking care of itself. Without the need of surgery. Yeah, so maybe the same can come with you. It can take care of itself.
This will teach you.
Surgery is not fun.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if Jared told you I put that last night. My kids was sitting in the background. Every time you'd walk in front of his camera, they was going, Jinsey! Trying to say hi to you. By the way. I told him to tell you hi, but I never heard him say it. So, yeah, they were sitting right behind me right there. And I had it up on the screen. I was playing my game over here. And, you know, I was my half watching. And they was just, forget what Daddy was playing. They could care less about Apex. Somebody was playing Minecraft. So. I turned around. Did you see that kill? Yeah, Dad. I was like, no, you didn't. Seen what he built. No. I just allowed it. I left it up there too until they went to bed. Why are you dying? I just charged you. There we go. But yeah, I thought you'd get a kick out of that. Now they're wanting to try to buy Minecraft and hop on that your server that you run. I tell them you raise up the money. Right now, Daddy ain't got the money. They play on the PS4, but they can't connect to your server because I don't have PlayStation Network. Crap, too expensive. Yeah, I thought you'd get a kick out of it there. It was funny and kind of cute. They was just screaming it. What? Tell her good night. And I'm like, she's not in Discord with me. I'm in Discord with a dude named Code. Just be playing Apex. So they was like, oh, well, tell Code good night. I said, all right, Code. Kid said good night. He was like, oh, okay. Because you know the kids. So it was funny though. Figured you'd get a kick out of it though. Might brighten your day a little bit. Oh, thank you for some biddies. I love the biddies. Be biddies. Wait, 100 biddies would be $1. That means I'm supposed to strip, right? Do. No? Okay. Oh. Whew. Did you hear what Twitch is doing, by the way, Floor Candy? And they've made me mad on one thing they're doing. You hear the recent news, by the way? They're gonna start auto-playing ads during the middle of your stream if you don't play them yourselves. Nobody knows the exact detail yet, but I think I have caught one that's randomly played on somebody's stream. It may be for those who stream longer than I do, like the 6-7 hour people. But if y'all ever see an ad, let me know. Yeah, any of my non-subbers, if y'all ever have an ad pop up, let me know. I like to try to keep an estimate on how long it is if they make them. That way I know if I'm going to have to start manually doing ads so that I can at least control when they happen. So that way it can be like kind of in a breaking point instead of just randomly happening in the middle of combat. You get my point? I don't want to do ads, but if they're going to force it, I might as well have some control over it if I can.
What are you doing out here? For a non-Mandalorian. Although you've shown promise by making it this far. Maybe Mandalore sent me out here personally to track a ship that landed in the area. No, it wasn't them. That ship was damaged and screaming its ID signature all the way down. This one was trying to slip in quietly, and it was keeping its eye on emissions to a minimum. Haven't found any sign of the ship. Just this corpse here. Looks like a scout, and pretty green, too. The fool walked right in. He can't have been the only one crawling around here. If there's... Good. There's more of these scouts in the jungle. If we split up, we should be able to find them. I'm going to take up a position to the east.
But yeah. Yeah, I heard about that though. I was telling me about it in another stream.
What happened to Lon?
Makes me less than happy.
Those little beasts.
But
I think they're called Canox.
I hope this mission is worth it to the
and like everybody
If not-
says,
Wait,
well,
did
you
hear
don't
that?
normally do
That's
ads
him!
because
Get
the
him!
revenue from it is so freaking small. It's not even worth wasting your people's time. I mean, like a penny per person. To make anything, you have to have like 200 people watching you. And that only 200 pennies. You get $2. I mean, not worth it. Yeah, just figure I'd give you that bit of news. Oh, of course, kill them. They're there. Why else not? Why would I do anything but kill them?
Set the staging camp up here. This jungle just never ends.
Lieutenant, 2 of our scout patrols haven't reported back.
2 more? Nothing is worth this.
More beasts!
Everyone, attack!
Okay. You heard him, he said attack, right?
Focus.
That's how you take down a small army in just a couple moves. This is why Sith is better than Jedi in this game. I'd still be fighting them if I was playing Jedi.
This will teach you.
Fallen.
I shall honor them with battle.
I got a freaking short lightsaber off this dude. I was kind of short of him. I don't know why, by the way, if you've ever watched me play, and I have 3 Jedis, one's going to be a double blader, one's going to be 2 bladers, and one's going to be a single blader. Don't care what I'm playing. If I got 2 Jedis, that's the way I break them down. And I really don't know why that's the case.
Fallen.
And my Jedi is more colorful.
shall not stop us for
They
long.
have different colors too. Especially with as many colors as this house.
The jungle is a living thing.
But these creatures can come all they want. They're in for a shock. You could say they would be shocked with their outcome. I know the fact I made that joke was shocking.
What is it?
Ready.
I'm not gonna fool with this too much. I don't think there was anything good in there.
I found more of their scouts, but they started shooting as soon as they saw me. I heard blaster rifle fire coming from deeper in the jungle. You find anything? That's the way I would have handled it as well. Find out anything useful. Colonel, huh? Could be Colonel Tobin is General Vaklu's personal cat hound. If he... Mandalore needs to know about the scouts. You might. One last thing about the battle circle. Your actions have proven you worthy of facing our... Perhaps we can face each...
Did he just like stealth? What a coward. I thought the Mandalorians was brave. Okay. Does access every corner of the map? Yeah, she can. Sometimes.
Any progress with the repair? Let me... Those pieces are in fine shape. Still one piece. Any I have studied much of the Jedi since our
Kelborn says you are worthy enough to face champions. You may fight in the battle. You have enough honor to face a champion of a previous day. Kelborn.
Swords only. No items or the Jedi's force. And no sword of the Jedi's choosing. Just a simple long blade.
Kelborn chooses...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch here. Your character's invincible.
The match but Kelborn is... If you take away your lightsaber... Here to watch a fight? match between Jedi and Kelborn is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. I underestimated you. A difficult admission for a Mandalorian. If you fight in the circle again this day, you... Here to watch a fight. We eagerly look forward to this fight.
No terms today, Sergeant. I would fight the Jedi with all of his arsenal.
Braylor will fight you as you are. Still no killing? The match between Braylor is... Here to what?
That was easy.
The match between Jedi... The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. You have defeated... We will not forget your deeds. You are the champion of the battle. That is your...
Any That's the best thing I've heard. Look, I have some extra parts and computer spikes.
This is why I've cut out all the free creatures. Must have missed loot somewhere. Boom, 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 boom. Dude. Yeah, I'm not seeing no loot or creature to kill or any of that. Found it. I found it. I found it. I big ol' found it. I found. Now it's time to run. Running over here. Running over there. Go boom. Borderlands. Sorry.
I have nothing to say to you.
The ninjas keep running.
Any progress? You do? I don't know how, but these pieces look in good enough shape to repair. That's pretty mercenary of you. A lot of us have been down that road. Here's some credits. I appreciate the help. Now. Damn it.
Word has spread that you have defeated Braylar. The story of that battle will be... I'm impressed. Too bad you're a Jedi. You'd make a formidable Mandalorian. We're looking into it. With your help, the relay dish is working again. The Onderon military has cordoned off the planet, so there shouldn't be anybody else down here. Still, our sensors...
Signals?
It's like someone is searching the planet, and doing so under the noses of the military, whoever they are. Our sensors picked up 3 ships landing in it. If any of the Onderon military come searching for those ships... We're looking into it. With your help, the relay did... It's... I don't know. Ducks...
You defeated Braylar in the battle circle. Either you're very lucky, or you're a lot tougher than you look. Kelborn said you dispatched some covert military scouts in the jungle with him. He spoke highly of your work. Zuka told me you helped out with some repairs around the base. I was hoping you'd prove yourself more with a lightsaber, but it's certainly a great help. The gate guard said you managed to kill a Zakeg. Those are tough beasts, Jedi. You've earned some respect around here. How many Kanaks did you have to kill to find those parts for Zuka? That was a tremendous help. I won't forget it. You've made quite a reputation around here. You did better than I thought you could. I was planning on heading to Isis tomorrow, but I'll move up the timetable and take you now. You won't be able to get to the Ebon Hawk from the city. I know, it made quite a... That's to be expected. They don't really like it when someone... It wouldn't be much of a test if all you had to do was take a hike through the jungle, now would it? You're alive? Are you ready to... Kelborn told me that they were covert military and probably aligned with Colonel Tobin from Isis. Kelborn doesn't think they'll send, but that doesn't mean there aren't more of them out. When you were last here, you probably didn't even go to Onderon. The Republic knew that Onderon's fate would be decided.
Oops.
To begin with, when you talk about Onderon, you're really talking about the ancient walled city of Isis. It's the only inhabited settlement on the planet. We're not self-sufficient here. We need supplies. Isis is the only place to go for them in this system. Not much choice. Which is unfortunate, because their animosity towards Mandalorians makes it inconvenient to go there. It depends on who you ask. Queen Talia rules from the royal palace, but they disagree about many things, just like their citizens. We fought General Vaklu during the war, and he is a worthy... I don't blame you. They're sad people. I have some things to look into. Are you ready to... I'm going to talk with Zuka and have him start a shuttle flight check. After that, we'll head out.
Well, time to head down there.
How are the port stabilizers?
They check out Mandalore. All systems are green.
Good. I want the shuttle bound for Onderon within the hour. What do you want?
Is all in readiness?
It is. Like I promised. Why? You want to back out now?
My only concerns are for the one you escort to Onderon, Mandalorian. Would you do any less for one of your clan?
Don't pretend to understand us. We Mandalorians are a breed apart.
If by apart you mean scattered, broken, and lost, then yes, you are correct.
Not for long. Soon the Mandalorians will be strong again, united as one clan under one banner. Mine.
Ah, yes. The Great Crusade, after the first one was ended by Revan and the Jedi. Such a defeat was merciful, an echo of the end, when your ships were in flames, crushed in the grip of Malachor V. But I do not need to remind you of such things.
I was at Malachor V, and I remember how many Jedi died to stop us there. And no matter how many dead orbit that planet, the Mandalorians still live. Clan Ordo still lives. See Kex there? He was serving on Nar Shaddai's muscle for the Hutts. Kelborn was a scout for the Duros on Frontier Worlds. I brought them here, gave them a purpose. This galaxy will be ours again, I promise you. That is the future.
Indeed. The future is always in motion. It is a difficult thing to see. Perhaps there will be no New Age Mandalore, no great Mandalorian crusade. Perhaps your people fought their last battle at Malachor V, and you have been dying ever since, a quiet death that will last centuries. And perhaps all that remains will be what I see before me. A man wounded by a Jedi, encased in a Mandalorian shell, hunted by the thought of being the last of the Mandalorians.
You've got some guts talking to me like that. You think your age or your Jedi whelp are going to keep you safe from me?
No, Mandalore, you are wrong. I hope that it is you who will keep the one I travel with safe. You are loyal, and you have served many masters, even following them into darkness. Do you wonder where she wanders now, Mandalore? Why she cast you down, left you broken at the edge of the galaxy?
How do you know that?
I know many things, and I can answer the question that burns within your shell, Mandalore. But there is a price. You must keep the one I travel with safe. He is important to me, more important than anything. Show the same loyalty you have shown in the past, Mandalore. If there is a Mandalorian crusade, let it be for something that will carry your people's memory into the future. So when the time comes when there are no more Mandalorians, then at least their honor will remain. The one I travel with has walked your same path, and I ask that when the end comes, that you remember that kinship, even if it seems there is nothing else left.
Forget the Jedi. Keep your eyes on her.
Woo! see, the first time.
1, 2, 3.
Mandalorians, we got company. Stealth targets have breached our perimeter.
They're probably like, holy crap.
I sense there is a disturbance in the camp. Our enemy has tracked us here. I did not expect them so soon. How did they get here, I wonder? Regardless, we must eliminate them all. None of them can escape. Our whereabouts. Let us join the battle.
Okay. Your keyword in that sentence was better. I bet that came as a shock. You're fighting a Mandalorian all of a sudden, you're being shocked to death.
Seems trouble follows you on a... I think it's best for both of us if we head to Isis immediately. Grab your gear. My men will take care of cleaning up the mess.
Should I go without my healer? Yes. I need a drink. Like literally my mouth is like dry. You are gonna follow me to the fridge. Pickle.
Vaklu's saying that the Republic ship attacked first? That's madness!
Unfortunately, lie or not, it's a madness people will believe.
The timing of this is atrocious. A space battle above our skies, so many of our fighters lost?
Curiously, only Tobin's men were involved in that battle.
That shooter!
Strong word, Your Majesty, but there is no good time for news like this. I recommend we continue with our plan.
But won't that bring even more followers to Vaklu's side? Increasing his power?
For a time, perhaps. But we both know he's not the true threat. It's his unseen support from the shadows that we must drag out into the light. Then, and only then, can we strike.
I fear by then it will be too late.
I'm hungry. I'm trying to find a snack to bring over. Sorry, y'all. I went for a drink and my body said food.
Here we are, the city of Isis. It's been shut down tight for months now. General Vaklu is close to declaring martial law. We won't be able to travel too far in the city. Fortunately, I have a friend in this quarter of the city. He's a doctor by the name of Dagon Gent. His office is on the other side of the market square. It might be best if you do the talking around here. The Onderonians have a mixed view of Mandalorians after we conquered their world.
Well, I would too. No, he's mine too, but I know I can't get him right away, so.
Oh, it's been a while since you've docked here, eh? I suppose the lockdown has hurt your profits as well. You are human, aren't you? Your face looks... never mind that. Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone. Nothing new. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. And ever since the Republic fired on our space forces, things have been even slower. Bad days. Bad days. And things are getting worse. I'd get out of the system quickly, if I were you, friend. Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your starport visa. Don't lose it. They're priceless right now. If you want to leave the planet, you need a starport visa. They're very hard to get. Many people want to get out of here before things get worse. Certainly. Mind what I said about the starport visa. I know one captain already who can't get back into the starport.
Using your awesome emote there, ain't you?
In the latest news today, the Onderan Space Force has confirmed that a Republic military craft initiated the space battle over our planet. Sources inside the military say the first shots of the massive battle were fired by
You got any coming along yet? Any ideas you can send to me? I can always review them. Of course, it's his decision, but I also like being curious and looking.
Queen Talia is expected to make an announcement later today. Whether her support of the Republic will falter due to this attack is unknown.
And any he don't want, I might use for my Discord. Cool, I'll take a look at it.
I can't believe that the Republic assaulted our space forces. General Vaklu is royalty too. I know a lot.
I think Vaklu is using Republic spies. I heard the Paragus mining facility.
Fair winds to you, Offworlder. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian merchant? These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to wait for thorough and needlessly long searches. So the city is stacked with caged beasts waiting for their ships. We have stopped gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. For Drexel and Ryder, the Ithorians brought wealth and prosperity. Our settlements prospered, but now they have been kept in their cages for a long time. But yet at times, I feel as if something else is affecting them, frightening them. Perhaps it is the city itself. Isis has... I am a beast rider. I have flown great distances gathering the animals you see here. We keep hoping that Ithorians or Telosians get through the Space Force's searches so that we can sell them. Telos was attacked by Darth Malak in the Jedi Civil War. The Ithorians have been searching for appropriate wildlife to create a new Telos, but their merchants are stalled by the blockade. Our people have been here for centuries, though we were not always one with the wilds of Onderon. In ancient times, our people were criminals, prisoners who were... But our ancestors learned how to survive and even tame the mighty beasts. They became our strength and companions. We fought endlessly with Isis for resources and survival. But 2 generations ago, an Isis princess named Gallia and a great beast rider hero, Oron Kira, married. They united our peoples. But now things are unraveling. Even the beasts can smell it in the air. Many beast riders have fallen to the city ways, and some are now no more than common thugs. Queen Talia and the beasts stir from the changes in the wind and cannot be calmed, and we beast riders. No one is to leave the city without the starport visas. It chokes past. Calm. Run! The bomber is out of control!
Not yet, I will.
I don't know what to say. I had heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders, or simply tales that grow in the telling.
Ooh.
Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here,
That's
I
a good
give you
start.
these credits for the danger I put you in.
Just color and make the background more transparent, and actually an awesome deal. Or do you plan to leave the whole square and just make it like a color? I can't wait to see what you got planned with that. Finishing.
The beasts grow more agitated by the day. The stories say that the smoldering fires of city politics, as you've just seen, when they get that way, not even a skilled beast rider can control them. As soon as... I am so sorry for insulting you with...
Thank you. Okay, background. That was just a good question, you know, there's two ways you could go with that.
You go into the city. What is your business on Isis?
What'd he say? Was it Miranda, Garden, Rose, and Maru? He wanted? I can't remember. Yeah. Oh. That Miranda. I knew who that was. I was saying the three choices. I wasn't sure if he was going to go with Miranda with a white background, and Maru with a blue, and a Rose with black. Might be too... Never mind.
I don't think your business is any concern.
Although using your power in such a way is tempting, I would caution against it. Small surrenders lead to greater ones.
While you're at it, tell him to forget he ever saw.
Not only is your business not my concern, I can't seem to remember why I'm holding you up. You should probably go about your business, whoever you are. Oh, don't lose your Starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
You've never seen me. Okay, I've never seen... Wait. Yeah, that does look good, though. I think so. Looks like you basically just got the coloring left to do. Right.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for ISIS...
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason. What are you looking at?
Please, sir, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen.
A warrant? General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority to detain and question anyone suspected of... It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave ISIS or go underground.
That is the real cat. But I've seen some people do emotes before that has a body and they've turned out okay. See if I've got any I'm still friends with her. Sorry, Phoenix, I'm doing helping with business too. Like this one. That one. See. That turned out pretty good. So has these, so that should turn out pretty good. See. I get a lot of gifted subs, so I have a lot of people that I have emotes for. Some people I don't even watch. So it sure turned out okay if you look at those three. That has people in it.
This is just because I try and expose the...
Enough out of you! Perhaps this traitor is more of an agent provocateur, sent by the Republic to sow dissent in our... Men, let's take another word out of you and we can make the trip very...
So, it sure turned out pretty good. That was just three I could quick find while I was busy.
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best...
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soul... General Vaklu is concerned about well-armed insurgents. They've had to get arms from somewhere. Not from me, of course, but all sales of weapons have been severely restricted. I can only sell to off-worlders like you that have the proper clearance. And now off-worlders can't come here because of the blockade and searches, but it's a wise policy.
Poor guy, I kind of feel sorry for him. My legs got cold. I feel like I'm like 90 years old, but like, I'm getting cold. Let me get my blanket here.
Of course, soldiers are only doing their
Thanks
job.
for the lurks.
Even if it puts me out of business, I am happy. Even if I'm forced to live off scraps in the street, I am so happy to do my part. Long live General Vaklu.
I have a lot of money. In game.
You have returned. Large variety of weapons. My stock is very good. You might want to buy some before the general decides he needs more blood. Then weapon merchants like myself have the honor of providing them to him at a substantial discount, even below what it costs us.
Or else what?
Or else we are very unhappy at not being able to do our part. Oh, everything is great here. Or else.
One howl. Ooh, you can have moving emotes? Didn't know that was possible.
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death.
Oh, that's a
in
bit.
Our 50 years of flying their
There I
guns, we
see.
have
It
had
doesn't
more
notify
war
me like
than the
normal.
past millennia. Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given,
I was about to say, if you could make a
nothing.
GIF
The
emote,
Republic is weak
I got
and
some work for
falling
you
apart.
to look at
Its
any.
Jedi, whose fallen brethren have brought such misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me? Exactly. That is all we ask. Close to 2/3 of Onderonians want to reclaim our independence, to isolate ourselves from the ravages of the Republic.
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to...
You can't silence me forever, soldier.
These are dangerous times. These are dangerous times. People like Ponlar aren't making it any...
Unnecessary observation. Annoying recipe.
Again, killing these guys. At this point, it comes to no shock that it's easy. this point, they're just annoying. Just saying.
The rumor I've heard is that you don't fully agree with our queen and her supporters. If you aren't adverse to queen, it would be quite worth your... I am a strong supporter of General Vaclu. The merchant quarter is an important area, not only financially but strategically as well. It is one of the few districts that is directly connected to the royal palace. The queen and her advisors are well aware of this and have ensured that the captains here are extremely loyal to her. This presents complications for Vaclu. If you could arrange for them to be... You can't attack them directly. The entire city would be after you if you assaulted their checkpoints. You may have to be settled. They don't have to be killed. There's Galisi at the starport. Riken commands from the turret tower, and Bastuco guards the entrance to the sky ramp. All loyal, and all need to be reassigned. He's the most junior of the captains. His superior, Captain Sulio. Besides his strong loyalty to the Queen, I know next to nothing about him. He sometimes frequents the local He's been responsible for the merchant quarter for years. He's been chastised repetitively for his criticism of General Vaclu. His years of service won't protect him if he continues to subvert the chain of command. He has received several warnings. A true veteran, years of honorable service, completely dedicated to the Queen. Sadly, I think he's more on our side than the Queen's. But he's an old soldier that can't adapt to today's complex situation. Regardless of what the best interests of Onderon are, he won't. Persuasion may be ineffective. Take this military security card. It can be...
We should try to get General Vaclu to be on our side. Queen Talia is young and too ideal. Vaclu is no fool. Even if we've had disagreements in the past, he'll recognize...
Oops!
I won't remain silent any longer. The Republic has actively attacked us. They attack our spaceships unprovoked. No! If Queen Talia is so removed that she won't do what the people so clearly want...
That's it, Ponlar. We're taking you...
Brothers and sisters, let us run...
That's right! Death to the Queen!
Why are you joining in this? I prefer Vaclu over Talia, but this is hard. Maybe I should have left you.
You would fight with them? This...
The Off-Worlder joins us!
This will teach you. This will teach you. This will teach you. This will teach you.
You have returned.
Welcome to what must be the smell. These are troubled times. You've probably heard that General Vaklu. I've been warned from command to keep my opinions to. Ask around, though. The politics of the day is probably the most talked about subject in the city, and opinions are like Gizka around. Times are too complex for a simple soldier like myself. Sometimes I made the mistake. If you say anything bad about a superior officer, they call that disrespecting the rank.
Yes, tell them what you...
I don't think so. I know you'd like nothing better than getting... What I really mean? General Vaklu... Vaklu may be a war hero, but everything he's done since the war has been poison for us and the Republic. There are rumors, always spoken quietly, that he has made alliances with dark powers. Things worse than the Freed and Nad movement from our past. I think...
That's enough! You may be the Queen's pawn, Riken, but you will not rail against a brilliant general like Vaklu.
Can't you see it? He's slick with words, but Vaklu's inner circle are responsible for dark deeds. Anyone that speaks out against him is labeled a rebel spy. You think the Republic needs a few hundred spies in ISIS? Most spies are picked up in raids and never heard from again. It's just wrong.
I will see you are relieved of your command for this. Your mouth just ended your career. No matter how distinguished your war record is, it is over.
I don't know how much more help I'll be. Won't be in the military too much longer.
I have never seen Atris do such a thing.
Well, that's 2 out. 1 to go.
You're back to visit me. 2 of the poor captains have lost their commands. Great shock, no doubt. Here is the sum of credits with... There's Galisi at the starport. Right. He's the most junior. Besides his strong loyalty to the Queen, I know next to nothing about.
5,000 credits, who?
Kawanabota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka u.
Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo.
Mogachi norta hirembe wanachi. Kaki mogo grabo. Durum pabana karas mangra.
Kawanabota yunta tanga kinamatora. Taya.
Twaracho monsincho mencho barawamba. Mach
Moloda nawinki. Kawanabota yunta tanga.
Banyin sokokran. Mogachi norkata. Kawanabota ayuka ta.
Kawanabota yunta tanga kinamatora. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagarag.
Kawanabota ayuka taigwa kankidora.
Variki, mangra, do, cha, skrini, do. Kawanabota yunta tanga kinamatora.
Dawancha mori konsova. Mawani di.
Unta chiwita inka. Mulibrawa iberendia.
Want assault?
Kawanabota.
There has been a serious accident here. The sky ramp is closed to all persons. There has been a serious...
I was trying to turn around, sorry. Need a haircut with a little hair I got.
Tinachara, Graracha, Ganowiso, Totoran, Rakichi-sa, Dakosha, Nichoto.
But you are Phoenix! That's the dying brain, they say. And you are dead. Here, catch, dude. That Mandalorian went down like a cheap minute.
Something you need.
Yes, I need you to level up. Probably why you went down so easy. This is the ray. When you forget to level up your character and he dies in one hit and you're like, why'd you... Oh, wait. You died because... Fuck. I forgot to level you up. A lot of points to put in. The later you get a character, the more you have to do. Typically, this would have been my second stop. Ashada, and then here, typically.
Security's going to be tight after what happened over in the sky.
I am 1B AD and... Warning. Any attempt to interfere with 1B AD's primary function will result in violence. Please back... I am 1B... Certainly, 1B... Warning. I am 1...
This is Dagon Gent's place. He's not the best doctor you'll ever meet, but he's well connected.
You looking for Dagon? You're not gonna... A soldier captain was murdered at the cantina real good. They got some suspects at the tower. From what I... Like I would know. Isis is a great...
He's certainly capable of it, and probably stupid enough to get caught.
It's the turret tower on the other side of the market. If you talk to him...
Oh.
Donos Emaragith. Dawa Josimu Poendo Rakawa each. Bomababe want to susin to Mukarata. To in Wamagro. May Rangana.
You look like an off-worlder. My name's Galisi. If you're here for Juma juice, it's not that good. But at least it's cheap. I don't think Bith have the same sense of taste we do. Long day, as always. Sulio was captain of that checkpoint for years. I never knew why she came here every night until I got her job. We stand at the checkpoints all day long. It gets hot out there and my feet are always killing me. But now I'm in charge and everybody's problems are mine. So I have to deal with all the people begging to get out of the city. Every one of them's got a story. Let me tell you. She was murdered. I didn't want her job, but I got it now. The same as everyone. People are trying to blame that doctor, Dagon Gent. But someone's got to take the blame. I almost think that investigators aren't really looking. Dagon's convenient. They don't want to find the real murderer. Sulio was murdered. Maybe even assassinated. I might be a little paranoid. I have a wife and daughter to look after, and I feel like I'm a target now. I'm tempted to just grab my family and... I really am torn. I've gone over this so many times. I believe you.
Dang.
How can you know? Never mind that. I think it may be a good idea to turn in my note.
Malampro Kawanabota yunta tanga kinamatura Tayaita tabosa Chone mulera Tonkinge ba nogjansaka nikaraska Mungachinorta imbre wanachike Drumba bambwa Kontichan mu Kawanabota Tong Mungachi Monsikun.
This room is reserved. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked... I know his face. She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
I overheard some soldiers talking about explosions.
There's got to be something you need. Something you want. I have connections, many connections. I even have a rare lightsaber crystal. Something you'd never find elsewhere. I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some... Let's just say I'm one of their usual suspects. Sort of comes with the territory.
I thought it was you. I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now, especially here. Onderon has suffered through 3 wars started by fallen Jedi. A pity. The Republic needs every capable person.
Might as well get a one-way stand. I have to do it. I was going so good. I would have had it too if I hadn't messed up.
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Foul business, that is. Like most nights. Know him. He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking. I'd much...
I'm not gonna waste your time watching me try to do that sweet waste. Oh yeah, another battle. So are you off work today, Fulgan?
Yatuka Wanrika Chotin Wanima.
Okay, that's what I figured. Figured I asked.
This will teach you. Prepare yourself. This will teach you. Ready.
But I figured that Be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Apparently my blood pressure jumped to about 160/90. Whew. I got dizzy for a second. I had to get my balance. Sorry, I'm back. Okay, I'm so sorry I had to stop for a second. Oh, hate when that happens. The worst feeling in the world.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kina. Da hupa. Entomesh mi paju.
Do you have a visa yet? I'm still... Don't worry what I'll do with a visa. Maybe I'll just take a vacation. Maybe I just want to visit my... You have an honest face. I will answer your question. I need to transport permacrete explosives for the exchange. They're going to use it to take care of some competition and some local authority. I had faith you'd get hold of one. I've always been... So what do you want for it? A weapon, money, or the lightsaber crystal? Your pick. Here you go. If you aren't Are you satisfied with your payment for the visa? You aren't? Then what? Done. Are you You done. Are you You are done.
Thank you. I'm not satisfied with it. I got me some dark side points. Ready out. I was tempted, but that terrain's got so many crystals, they basically flow on you.
A lot of credits to be made around here lately, if you have the right skill.
Okay, shake this now.
General, we have found them again.
Have we, Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of your failures? Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi risk all of this just to come to Isis?
The crew of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still underestimated them. But the fools are here, in Isis. The intel on this is certain. I'm ordering men loyal to us to take care of them now.
I think I have an idea. Hold that order. Have him watched instead. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one of our persistent problems.
Oh yeah, I need to put some crystals. I needed to have gone that terrain. I like getting on my.
You're back to visit. So all 3 captains have been removed. I will let my friends know of your able assistance. You have made a
You have returned. Oh, everything.
It's the off-worlder. Listen, let's keep this brief. I probably lost. I don't see how it could get worse, but we certainly do. He and several other people were picked. Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the Starport checkpoint. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it?
Dagon Gent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out.
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone like him. No way. We're under orders to make sure no one sees the murder suspects. I know Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of. But ask around there.
I hate crest that makes me run over the. Yes, you do get your bonded one on that terrain. You also get a bunch more on there. It's one of the best places to go, really. If I was flying a female, it would have been one of my first stops to get my apple. It's not, so. Flying a male. Means Nashadar to get my robot because everything you need pretty much into that. Pearlband should actually be the last place you. Technically. Logically. I guess that would be you.
Chone mulera. Tonkinge ba no jansaka nika. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo kawana bot.
Are you satisfied with your... I really can't be any... Let's just...
if you'll excuse me. Welcome back. My deck is still warm. Foul business. She did? Oh no, by the four moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit. Their way of passing time during these dark nights.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon. But the Onderon military won't. Maybe some of these people will know.
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pizat game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my... She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the... The next day they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area.
You may have a point. Krista may be better. I've got more than enough money.
Done.
Tonor. Muka kamaran endos in wama.
I am one. Sir. That information is restricted. One B8D was built and programmed by Tolos the Trader. 1B8D was built to... That goes against my primary behavior programming. All items must be sold based on the most favorable market conditions. Market conditions all set to 0. All prices now set to base.
Beasts are acting up again.
The one. The hoopa.
Welcome back. I was she was the
Terewana jun konata de la raguna tuna. Dai rento ron kawre.
Some off-worlders started a riot in the merchant quarter.
Krotonoranga manatandi kroto. Mopiuna wana si jinsi wano bush. Kawini malre. Krachiku. Jones.
Purnacha ni sopa maranga.
Dochi no mozrunta, ragichi. Kavadumpe masuraku, popayi botenya, tach. Kavadumpe masuraku, popayi botenya.
Krach, mizoto minaka de sama krema krach vitu.
Dahupo botenya go jucho picha, gwen. Kavadumpe masuraku, popayi. Dahupo botenya. Kavadumpe masuraku, popayi botenya, tachimoro. Dahupo bo.
Fasa susho wi. Lutanas, antihit murira.
Okay, that guy's weird.
If you'll excuse me.
Wanta ula sagra!
Dokini kamaren zuni inash di John Bla when so mas. Tong about shan uni nong.
Dahupo botenya.
What do you want? Not really, I just started here. I had...
If you'll excuse me.
This room is... if you ask me. We were only in the canteen at the beginning of the evening. We were doing the rounds out. I was in the alley behind the doctor's office. When I came up on Sulio, she was already dead. I saw Dagon and Nico there, and there was also some rabble around. Annoying. Nico would know more. He was first. I know his... She's a beast rider like...
Welcome back. The next... Just outside the door by the junk heap.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave.
Thank you.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently.
Greetings.
I mean, the more I'm playing maps like this, I'm realizing the M16 was kind of close.
Da hupa, bo sakurata, go jujuto yoki. Hunta chiwi.
No, wait your turn. I have 3 customers ahead of you.
Welcome back. That would be Bohema's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing. Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was... I'd much rather... We haven't... You prove your mettle.
Oops, well, I guess I'm playing.
Finally, some worthy competition. Do you want another? That would be... When...
Are you satisfied? I really can't be. Let's just say I want to...
This room? Huh. That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given. I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though. That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There's a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him.
Thank you.
Greetings, Master. Entity Bahima unknown. I have many. The market rate for those parts. Thank you.
Kiff in the cantina can probably do something.
I know. In and out, 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 in and out. That's pretty much what we're doing. We're going in and out of this stupid thing. In the container, out of the container. We're in the container, we're out of the container. We're in the container, we're out of the container. In the container, we're out of the container. We're on the east coast. We're on the west coast. We're on the north side. We're on the south side. How many gets the reference of what movie?
Tu, Nitsaman. Da wancha morichiwa. Da hupa, bosa kurata, go. Kawana bota.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamat.
Welcome back. Fal... If it'll help, there's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of...
Nico, is it? And the Offworlder. What brings the two of you here? That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Pazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive. Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other. Why, you little... Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima the bartender can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see.
I think so.
Still, the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime. So what? What matters is who was there first. An eyewitness said he came from his office almost immediately. The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi. You have a recording? Well, I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gent. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's going to be on your head.
Sounds like Morgan Freeman, don't it?
We'll be working on getting Dagon Gent out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators.
I'm sorry, fan. Gotta ask permission to post links, but if you message me or one of my mods, you can. Just always nice to ask. Hey. Thanks.
I'm not gonna say any more. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gent's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. We really need to patrol.
What? I'm always nice about that,
Thanks for
Floyd.
getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. What the hell happened to you anyway? Your face looks like the back end. Well, regardless. Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That... A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty, and... There's a So here's the punchline. I need those discs because they have some contact information on them. The people I know you don't just walk up and chat with. The Kells gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that she's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. If you take Mandalore with, just get me the encrypted hull.
Uh-huh. What? That was nice, wasn't it? I try to be as nice as possible. Even though I'm 90% sure they're bots. They're trying to be nice in case there's an actual person sitting behind it.
What do you want here, Offworlder? You? And just how do you... It isn't for sale. I warn...
Yes?
Tá com... Tá...
Tonoranga. Tonoranga. Loka camera. In Wamagro.
Made some more credits. And it was better than helping out those people.
Have you found the... Great, go in there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the palace. You got anything you need? If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in Isis anymore. Perhaps never. Just... Yeah, I'll get on.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. Vaklu is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well. But please, be cautious.
Aren't I always?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Well, the meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina. You guys should be in there. And, no offense, but I hope I never see you again.
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting. The palace is at full battle readiness.
Kavar, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not... I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malik during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. I have my ways as well. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore. Even an old friend. You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with her was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. But there's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an
Am I interrupting? In orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain. Imagine my delight to discover you were on I... Get them, men! And watch your aim! Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
I must return to the palace. I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What have you done to my men? Blast! Men, take care of him. I won't let Kavar escape.
We must prevent the civilians here from coming to harm by our battle.
This will teach you.
Stop the fighting! Stop! Sergeant, take care of the witnesses. I'm sorry. Appearances have to be maintained, and I'm afraid we don't have much time. We have allies, terrible allies. They want you dead, but we have to maintain appearance. I meant no... You helped Ander with something that has been a serious problem for us. The General believes you have already... I assume you want to know more about our ally. There is little we know about... A Sith Lord. No idea of the name. Frankly, we had no idea who we were dealing with at first. The General believes we can make a new alliance that will be in both of our interests. The Republic's time is nearly over, and strong men like him will rule the age to come. We'd like to ask your assistance in dealing with our ally, the Sith Lord. We would send you a message to your Mandalorian allies on the Duxon Moon. We still need the Sith, but after we've got what we need, then... Eventually, we will attack Queen Talia's palace. Isis is an ancient city filled with artifacts from our... Besides, the Sith Lord wants you dead. For now, it's simple. We have to act like you're our enemy. When you leave this cantina, my men have orders to kill you. There is no way they could possibly stand up to you. But they don't know that. Leave Isis, and don't come back until we send a message for you. If the payment I've offered you is insufficient, I assure you General Vaklu himself can offer you a satisfactory deal. You must make a choice.
Vaklu is a political animal, but he has never backed out of a deal. The Sith must have changed their arrangements. You can trust his offer. He's far more capable than Queen Talia. Credibility is important in Onderon politics. If he betrayed you...
That can easily be arranged. Like I told you, the men outside will try to kill you. We will talk later.
I'm here.
Dude, she's powerful. If you...
I'm here. The Mandalorian survived of both the Jedis? What? The Jedi should be a... Or the Sith. Ready.
Greetings. Greetings, Matt.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Okay, I gotta run the restroom, so I'm gonna let them heal up. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I really had to pee. Door's open. Hey, noisemakers.
Ready.
Yeah.
Who? Why'd you hit Luke's head? Be more careful. How would you like your head hit? How would you like it? Okay, so don't go hitting. Don't be careful not to hit people's head. Thank you, Phoenix. Parent before anything. Sorry. Okay. Oh yeah. I hadn't told Mama. She asked the question earlier, and my brain done forgot. Derp.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on? What? Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? They've been getting bolder recently. You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians without orders. Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ. You know what to do.
Yes?
When I tell you to do a move, I don't mean change the move 5 seconds after I tell you to do it. No, they apparently hit some. He apparently hit somebody on the bus head. Accidentally. I don't know.
I noticed your incident.
The diagnostic is target acquired.
Where that came from.
A challenge. This will teach you. This will teach you. This will teach you.
There was an alert over by the sky ramp. Trouble seems to follow.
Your visa's been scanned. I'd leave right away.
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. It's gonna be some time before they forget it. No more trips to ISIS for us and...
Oh, seriously!
Unnecessary, annoying, rest.
They could at least become harder or something. At this point, I'm just sick of killing them. Just saying.
We're back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until further notice. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon to look for other Mandalorian clans anyway. The Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi... and then my people would be eradicated or enslaved. Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we'd fare in the service. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebonhawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can...
I wanted to make sure that we have... Right now, we both seek the same goals. The Sith must be stopped. If they destroy the Jedi, to survive, I'll help you. But as Mandalore, I have another duty. After our defeat at Malachor, the survivors spread across, but they cannot have fallen so far that they will not recognize a new Mandalore has been chosen. I'll fight beside you, but I'm warning you. I'm not asking for help. I'm just asking you to let me do this. Cross me, and I might have to Of course it's a threat. After the Sith are dealt with, you can turn your attention to us. Or maybe we can force... Our next battle need not be fought against your Republic. Consider what Now is there something... I thought that the Force... Right. That makes sense. I'm sure the others are just too embarrassed to ask for... Here you go. Now is there... The Republic thinks you should have destroyed us when you had the chance. Our honor, fortunes, and lives. Which is one of the reasons I travel with you. It pleases me. The Mandalorian clans will be, but we live. Now is. I am Mandalore, leader of the. But I will not be your errand boy. Now is the.
Oh, it does up the image. Okay. It's worth it. Thank you, Phoenix. You saved me from missing it. Now, my Jedi kills I do on occasion. I guess I won't do it. Of course, I wouldn't give it to her anyway. Dark.
So you fought against the Mandalorian.
I was part of the war effort, yes. I worked as a technician, though.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw them, and look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thought.
If I were you, I'd pick you.
I don't need compliments from a murderer.
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought.
You did nothing, but...
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to goad them to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask...
Defeat is part of a warrior's life.
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed?
People died.
Well, I'm glad.
Fine.
General, what? Traveling with the Mandalorians. Don't worry about me. I won't cause any problem. You're right. I'm just not used to the idea of fighting with Mandalorians. Was there something?
Yes, I want
Yes,
to. You are the most infamous, hardest one to change. Easy for my light side character. Hell for my dog. Yes, you did. I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh my god, we're fighting over days again? Well, who got on it yesterday? Who was the last one on it? Whether it's been a week, a month, or a year, somebody had been on it last. When did you get on last? Stop. When was the last time you was on it, Caitlin? Wait, you was the last one on it, Caitlin. You said this has been left on. And I told you, maybe Mommy had gotten on it at some point. So you must have been the last one. Zachary has not been on it since then. So today's Zachary's day. So do I once I thought about it. Jeez. I want a robot just to remember what goes on in this house. Just to help me with that. Oh, jeez.
Has there been any word of her?
None yet. I do not understand why she displays such disobedience.
You know why. She bears the face of her mother.
She shames us all.
She has always brought shame upon us. In terms of combat, she is the least among us. Her stance always had too much passion about it.
Perhaps it is better that our sister chose exile rather than having it forced upon her.
Stop it. Okay, I can knock it off for one reason. And might as well bring him. Oh, actually. There was something, if I remember correctly. Hopefully I don't get in combat. If I do, I just auto level. So after all that fighting, are you going to get on it, Zach? I'm hungry too, so. Then get to doing your homework, boy. Okay, Lenny, if you got a test coming up, you better get to studying. You better study enough to make a good grade. Crap, I missed the point. Yeah, I need to remember when you first bring him here, you need to take him to that. Then what's the words? Bring him here. Let's spell. Who wants to listen to a pop test? Anybody? If nobody does, then I'm gonna have to end stream soon. Oh, I'm about to show you why. Okay, in a minute, buddy. Do your homework. Do your regular homework. I went down there thinking if you take Kotor with you to begin with, you can get some influence from him down there. But that's not the actual reason I came back. You. The actual reason I came back. Well, if you want to make him a Jedi to complete the entire story and get the 100% complete version, it helps. Or make him a Sith. Do your homework. I would do you in a second. He's got homework to do. Besides, but he's got regular homework to get done first. He said he had homework. But yeah, he comes in handy. If you want to get the complete story, you have to Jedi every companion that can be. Miss out. I came back for this reason.
You're welcome to join us. Our clan has traveled here in search of work, and if we find...
I'm not here for any mercenary work. I'm here to return your clan to Duxon, where I am restoring our people to their former glory.
Mandalore? But after Revan defeated Mandalore, no new one was chosen.
I intend to rectify that error.
I have no doubt that you believe that you are Mandalore. But look, anyone could buy a helmet from a swoop track and make such a claim. And the last time Mandalore traveled in the company of non-Mandalorians, we were pledged... A Jedi? Perhaps perhaps you are deserving. I heard rumors from Oz's about Mandalorian sightings on Duxon. So perhaps there is truth to what you said. Very well, Mandalore. My clan will follow you and make for Duxon, so that another clan... Excuse us.
See? You can pick up Mandalorians that way. Which gives some experience. Yeah, but if I want to get the complete story, you gotta add in all this too. It has minor changes to the outcome. Otherwise, you're gapping in the story. I'm a completionist. What can I say? I tried to complete everything. Plus, if they're going to be my allies, they need to have a strength to actually be a good ally. Otherwise, they'd be useless too. So yeah, in barrier games, every little thing, especially story-driven like that, and it can create or end differently of how the outcome of the story is going to be.
Yes. Very well.
It's like in Mass Effect, not talking to one particular girl could have a major outcome with 3. And I'm still holding out that Star Wars 3 is eventually going to come out. I don't think it ever will, but I'm holding out with the hope that it might. Plus, he's not dark-sided enough. Hmm. You should, once you make a saber by talking to Bodar, you should be able to. when you gather the parts and talk to him. You gather the parts. I had it after my first planet. And then you start actually getting lightsabers to drop. Before that, you just get parts to the lightsaber. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to influence him. It's too much outside points, like I thought. No, you got to find the heart, usually by killing your first Jedi. If you don't kill a Jedi, you should have all the parts. And then you just talk to Bo. Should, theoretically. But it's been a good 3 hours and 40 minutes and the kids are home, so I'm about to have to get off and help with homework. He should have dropped the hole.
Yes.
Whoa. You can get one from the Armsdale on Talos, the unscripted brother. You earn one part from either the Ether or depending on who you decide this is. Or Nashada from this part by killing the guy. Nashada. What planet have you done? Tatooine? You can purchase it from a scavenger from the academy level. By the wheel, or after meeting the Jedi Master on the planet, you would get one. So that's where you get all of them. It's basically just as you go. And that's pretty much the genre, so you should have gotten the part by now. As long as you've done your submissions and everything. Also, when you face Visage, she would give you one too. When she's on your ship and you face her the first time. Alright. By the way, that is amazing. Look, Andy. It is absolutely amazing. That's all I can say about that. I am jealous now. With the outline, actually, the shades of it looks a lot better. I won't put it up on stream, but yeah, you can see the shadowing of it with the outline. And that might help pick up on the best thing would be to upload them into a Twitch and see which one looks better. Let him decide. But I am jealous of that. That looks awesome. So you're gonna send that one over so he can at least have his tier 1 going? Oh, I did save. Thank you. Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you. I almost forgot that. I owe you, Phoenix, reminding me to save. I got distracted. You hopped me down the rabbit hole. But yes, that's definitely amazing. But yeah, I say go with the Outland one. Do that and use it for my Discord. Not. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't steal your work. Alright. I don't see anyone I want to raid on. We could raid Code. He always raids me. He's a good guy too. Oh, actually no. Y'all actually might actually like watching what this person's playing. And he's a good guy. So it's a win-win. I'm going to send you over to this guy. He's playing a game y'all love. I think y'all like. I like the game. It's a blood raid is the message. Bye.